When populations move, utilities must respond. In this video, we hear from utility leaders who are doing two things at once: closing today's infrastructure gaps and preparing for tomorrow's demand. They read early signals, act on real bottlenecks, and build plans the public can support, responding to population shifts. What resilient utilities do. We start in New Orleans. The city has fewer residents than decades past, millions of visitors each year, and a system that pumps drinking water, wastewater, and even stormwater in a city that sits below sea level.
We serve around just under 400,000 people, but between 15 and 20 million visitors annually.
After Hurricane Katrina, New Orleans didn't regain all of its population. Today, the utility is facing the math head-on: less demand, aging pipes, and the need to right-size treatment while fixing leaks and improving metering.
In the 1970s in New Orleans, we were at about a high of 600,000 residents. There was certainly a decline following the hurricane, but right now we are sitting around just less than 400,000 individual residents at this point. Earlier this year, we began a process called what we're calling the Water Quality Master Plan. We've looked at supply, we've looked at demand, we've looked at the existing treatment process and looked for ways to optimize that to be more efficient.
Responding isn't only treatment and pipes. It's also costs, trust, and energy.
What we're trying to do is modernize as much as possible. So one of the biggest things that one of the biggest, costs that we have is energy. We built a energy substation at the Carollo water purification plant, and it's going to be our new West Power complex, and that's going to be able to reduce the costs and how much strain that we're putting on the city's grid itself.
Trust matters when you resize and reprioritize. Modernization here includes smart meters to fix billing accuracy, because people won't back a plan if their bill makes no sense.
For the last year or so, we've been implementing smart meters. So now everyone's going to have a good usage understanding of their bill.
Next door in Jefferson Parish, literally across the parish line from New Orleans, the story looks different. Growth shows up first in the collection system, and leadership means staying ahead of pump stations and pipes.
Here we have 5 wastewater treatment plants, close to 520 lift stations, almost 1,500 miles of gravity force main piping, 22,000 manholes. Here in Jefferson Parish, we always see new subdivisions, new developments coming upon us. And we are always preparing by updating lift stations. We have tons and tons of lift station projects.
His team watches lift station pump run time during dry weather. When a new subdivision ties in, those stations run longer. That's the flag to check pump age and capacity before failures cascade.
And when a new subdivision gets put on, we will see more flow coming through those lift stations, and those pumps are running more longer than usual. So that will kind of make me want to get out there and say, hey, how long has this pump been in service? If it's been in service for 20-some years, hey, let's look into replacing that pump.
The response isn't only technical. It's also about physical presence and communication.
It's all boots on the ground. So when we out and we smoke testing, and we got guys, I tell all my supervisors, introduce yourself, knock on the doors. Anybody come out and go have a conversation with them, let them know what's going on.
2 neighboring systems. 1, approach. Measure data honestly, fix bottlenecks, and communicate early with the public.
I think the thing is just to be willing to ask the hard questions of yourselves, of others, of your team, right? We maybe have been doing one thing for the same way for a long time, and let's challenge ourselves on that. Let's challenge ourselves to think a little bit differently.
I would say look at the data and don't run from it.
Throughout my career, I've been in this, I want to say 15 years. I've probably been through well over 15 hurricanes. It's a mindset. You got to be prepared. When that storm, I done been in the heart of storms. I didn't had the storm over the top of me, just out there making changes to the plant. But you got to get your mind, no matter what. As I say my prayers and I prepare, because not only am I thinking about myself and getting back to my family, but I got all these employees that's looking at me for leadership. So